This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
This is Richard Thorndike with BS News for this Friday, the 17th of Feb 2012, and away we go! Dateline, not so deep freeze. This week, Rick Santorum's elderly sugar daddy donor, Foster Freeze, joked that, quote, back in his day, girls used an aspirin for birth control by holding it between their knees. Okay, we checked his age, and back in Foster Freeze's day, the only birth control available was made from powdered mastodon tusks. Paging Wilma Rubble. Dateline, no swearing zona. A bill in Arizona would make it a crime for school teachers to use profanity. As it's currently written, the bill would actually prohibit teachers from bringing up the name Rick Santorum in class. No, don't Google it, for the love of God. Dateline, G-O-B-Kini. It turns out that the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit model Kate Upton is the niece of Republican Congressman Fred Upton. In her pictorial, her bathing suit is so skimpy, Rick Santorum claims that as soon as you open the magazine, conception begins. How long are you going to be in there? Dateline, the Mars attacks lady. For the first time in the campaign, Newt Gingrich's wife, Callista, has been doing solo appearances as a surrogate for Newt at campaign events. Callista is new at filling in for Newt, but during his prior marriage, she did spend 8 years filling in for his second wife. The Randi Rhodes Show congratulates Rick Santorum for winning the 2012 Complete Crybaby Whiner Award with 10 months left to go.
Every supporter who says something now, I'm going to have to respond to. Look, this is what you guys do.
Gotcha. Finally, Dateline, menu cardial infarction. A man eating the triple bypass burger at a restaurant called the Heart Attack Grill actually suffered a heart attack. Because of the bad publicity, the owner of the Heart Attack Grill has canceled plans for his new establishments, the Cirrhosis Tavern, Diabetes Delights, and Melanoma Tanning Salon. After that, I need a drink. Richard Thorndike, BS News. We're closing in on beer o'clock. Have a great weekend.
Exams and cardio stress tests before we dispense Viagra. So says the Church of Randi. Now, if that is my religious belief, do you have to follow it? Does the health insurance plan that your company purchases, does it have to follow it? No. So why do I have to follow anything that the Catholic Church says I have to follow in business? First of all, we went through yesterday. Juan Cole did a really good job of putting together an entire list of things that the Catholic Church is for, that the bishops have endorsed, and things that the Catholic bishops are against, things that they have repudiated in our government. And yet, I don't see any Republican politicians, including Rick Santorum or Newt Gingrich. By the way, Catholicism is Newt's third religion. What do you think is next? Fundamentalist something, I don't know. But Islam, I don't know. But there's nobody who denounces the requirement that health care be afforded to all Americans. The Catholic bishops have come out and require that health care be provided to all Americans. Now, Rick Santorum is totally opposed to universal health care. This is a betrayal of the Catholic faith he is always trumpeting. And it's so fascinating to me that even as late as yesterday, Rick Santorum was saying that all medical care in this country should be pay as you go, with the exception of catastrophic illness, so that when you go to the doctor, you pay out of your pocket, and that's the end of it. And if you need an MRI, which could cost anywhere between, it could cost anywhere. Depends on, what part, and is it contrast? Is it with contrast, without? It could cost, to $2,500 to $10,000. You pay for that out of pocket. That's how he wants healthcare to be.